Welcome back, everyone. I'm joined now by Caroline Cole from Special Olympics Maine. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So we're really excited to talk with you because your biggest event of the year is kicking off tomorrow, the Summer Games, and it's taking place right in our backyard, right in Orono at the University of Maine. So tell us about all the preparation that went into this big event.
Yeah, so teams have been training all spring. They've competed in their area games depending on where they live, and then they've trained some more, and now they're coming to Orono. We have teams from all across the state, teams from Kittery all the way up to Aroostook County.
That's fantastic, and they'll be participating in some different activities. Tell us about the games that they'll be doing.
Yeah, so we have athletics, which is track and field, and bocce. Tomorrow we have 92 bocce teams. That's the most we've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We also have a Young Athletes Festival tomorrow, and that's for 2 to 7-year-olds.
Cool.
It's like a learn to play program so that when they get older, they would be prepared to compete competitively.
And it's not just athletics going on too. There's a lot of bonding activities taking place. Tell us about some of those. I know that there's a movie and there's also dinners together. So
Yeah.
tell me about the importance of connection during the whole weekend.
Yeah, so a lot of athletes, they're seeing friends that they only see once a year at this event. And that's a pretty big deal. We start tomorrow night, we'll have a parade and then opening ceremonies. Everybody gets announced as they go in. Athletes have all of their meals together. They have dinners in the dorm cafeterias. They stay the night in the dorms with their teams. I was talking to a coach this winter, and they were saying that for their school-aged kids, it's the first time that they stay the night away from their parents, like in their whole lives.
So that must be really significant for anyone, really. And what's that like when you hear from athletes, maybe embarking on that journey for the first time?
It's incredible. Like the reason we do this is for the athletes, and it's to give opportunities, competitive opportunities, but also to experience the joy of friendship.
So important. And volunteerism is such an important factor in everything that you do. Can people still sign up to volunteer for the event?
They sure can. Awesome. We have a volunteer site, volunteer.somaine.org. If you felt like you couldn't use that site, you can just come down to the event. We have a volunteer check-in. We'll find a place for you. And we couldn't do what we do without volunteers. There's hundreds of people that make this event possible.
And if people are thinking, well, I'd be interested in doing that, but I don't really know in what capacity I'd be helping out, what are some of the ways that volunteers will be assisting this weekend?
We have everything from admin to setup and breakdown, so check-in, bocce officiating, heavy lifting jobs if that's what you're into, escorting athletes from the finish line to the award stand. There's really something for everyone.
Fantastic. And before we let you go, if people aren't able to help out this weekend but do want to get involved with Special Olympics Maine, how can they do so?
They can visit our website, somaine.org. There's a ton of information there. They could find a way to contact a staff. They could also contact one of their area programs. We're across the whole state. We're in every county, so they could get involved that way too.
All right, Caroline Cole with Special Olympics Maine, thank you for your time today.
Thanks.
All right, and we'll have your full extended forecast coming right up. Stay with us.